Come on back, y'all. Little technical difficulty. Come back, come back, come back. If you're back, share me out, please. Share me out to the masses. Share, 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 share. Cause I don't got the time. Hold on.
Cola,
Okay. Hopefully,
I'm
I'm trying,
so
trying to share it back out now, because you know what I'm saying, to get the people to come back in. People up in the bushes, come on down. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let me
I'm
see. Where
so
we go?
sorry. I
No, that's
am
no
so
problem. No
sorry.
problem.
But thank
No
you.
problem.
Thank you
You're
for doing
welcome.
that because you know people is stupid.
Yeah, that's why I was like, you know what I'm saying? I be in a lot of different sectors and shit like that. So I was like, I mean, like, I don't want, you know what I mean? It don't even have to be like dusty people. Some people just weird like that and like to do dumb shit.
Exactly. So, and I got to be the first slip up of a long time for me.
Yeah, that's why I hit you. I'm like, hold up, let me ask. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Hell no.
because I'm like,
No.
I know. I'm like, hold up, wait a minute. Wait a
Hell,
minute.
it's a reason why pop pop is pop popping and so on and so forth. People is
Right,
stupid.
right.
I just feel bad because you had to start over, but thank you.
Now I'd rather do that than, you know what I'm saying? Because you know, we be getting deep into conversation. So that would have just gave anybody, you know what I'm saying? Like enough time,
Hmm.
like they could have been scrolled back. You understand? So it didn't make no sense to do it and then try to edit it out later. It was just, let's just
No,
delete it.
because I
You feel
scrolled
me?
back. I scrolled back and I was like, yeah, man. You talking about
Yeah,
bad timing for a joke? Talking some is this on record, bitch?
for real, for real. Come on, people, come through, come through. Let me
Yes,
put
yes,
this
yes.
video back on. Maybe that'll make motherfuckers come back. You know what I'm saying?
I feel so bad. I do.
It's a velvet. It's okay. It's okay. I've been shadow banned for so long before, like, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't bother me. For real, for real.
I feel you because you see how it be going over there across the street.
You know
They
what I'm
be
saying? Like,
bugging.
it don't do nothing. I'm gonna play this once again, y'all. This is the real live stream. We for real on. Okay, we for real this time. Okay,
Yes.
we are for
J-
real this time. So I'm gonna just play this one more time so we can get into to what we here for. You know what I'm saying? Cause your boy.
Nature boy Bishop is asking the judge to dismiss his attorney. And things are getting heated. If you are new to this case, Bishop is on trial for allegedly raping one of his cult followers and releasing revenge porn. The defense's case is starting today, and the heated arguments started up moments ago. We're going to pick up from there.
Yes. The state's suggestion is that the court make clear that Mr. Bishop has two options under the Sixth Amendment, and he needs to select from one of those two options.
Yes. All right, Mr. Bishop. The options are: one, you can proceed with Mr. Booker. Two, you can fire Mr. Booker and you can proceed pro se. If you want to do that, we have to have what's called a Ferretti hearing. I need to advise you on the record of all of the dangers in doing so. The COVID issue has been resolved. The attorneys are fine going forward. The jurors are fine going forward. I'm wearing a mask. It's not an issue. So CDC guidelines are changing. Anyway, so that ship has sailed. We are going forward with this trial. We're in the middle of it. If you want to have a different attorney, you don't get to choose a different attorney in the middle of the trial. We don't stop for you to get a new lawyer. You either proceed with Mr. Booker or you proceed by yourself. Period. Two choices. Those are the only ones you have.
Is that on record?
Yes, everything is on the record.
Okay, I would like to fire my attorney if I can find new counsel.
That is not an option. Okay, you're not listening to me, Mr. Bishop. The options are proceed with Mr. Booker or proceed without an attorney. Those are the two options you have at this juncture. Period. Nobody in the back can help you. Look at me. I'm talking to you. Two options: proceed with Mr. Booker or proceed pro se and represent yourself, which is a terrible, terrible, terrible idea.
Why is that my only two options?
That's the law, Mr. Bishop, period. That's the law.
So I'm not allowed to seek other counsel?
Not in the middle of trial. No, sir.
Even if I'm not being represented right?
Sir, that's the ruling. Do not argue with me.
Is that on record?
Everything is on record, Mr. Bishop. Everything is on the record. So what do you want to do? You either proceed with Mr. Booker or you proceed without an attorney. But we're not stopping the trial for you to get a new lawyer. That's not how this works.
What about the COVID?
We've already discussed that, sir. You have a mask, I have a mask, we have hand sanitizers, the jurors are fine with it, counsel's fine with it, we are way more than 5 feet away from each other. So you're trying everything you can to not go forward with this trial.
Because I'm not being treated fair.
Okay, you are entitled to your opinion, Mr. Bishop. I'm not going to argue with you. But we are moving forward with the trial, one way or the other. If you're concerned about COVID and you want to stay in the back and do not want to participate in the trial, that is also your right. And we'll try you an extension. That is considered a voluntary absence from court.
Really?
Really?
Because I don't want to be in here and be exposed to COVID?
Then you can sit in the back and we can try the case in your
So
absence.
I don't have the right to have any opinion about this?
I don't even understand that question. Those are your choices.
Meaning like make a decision on my behalf.
Okay. Mr. Bishop, this is the last time I'm going to tell you your options, okay? As far as counsel, you either proceed with Mr. Booker or you represent yourself, period. You do not get to stop the trial to hire a new attorney. Number one. Number two, COVID. I've discussed this with counsel. We've mentioned it to the jurors. Everybody is fine with going forward. We have masking in place. We have provided you with a mask. We have hand sanitizer. COVID's been going on for 4 years, folks. We got to figure out how to live with this. We are way more than 5 feet apart, and the CDC guidelines are in the process of changing anyway with respect to the isolation rules. Well, they haven't changed yet. They are in the process of changing them to eliminate the isolation requirements and just...
Okay, listen, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all, but I can't play the whole thing. But the people, we can go, and I'm gonna post it. But long story short is, Dusty Nuts is taking our advice, but taking it a little too goddamn late. Okay, it's a little too late for that, Dusty. You get what I'm saying? Like, now you're gonna have to work with this dude, right? You didn't say he incompetent and shit, right? But you knew he was incompetent from day one. You knew from day one. You understand? It was supposed to be you and Fufu doing the damn thing. You fucked up. You understand? And it's really ironic. It is ironic that he decided today, right? When today is the day that the 3 blind mice and whoever else was supposed to, testify on his behalf. You don't make no sense, sir. You needed to be cross-examining Solar and True and Sheba and Vel. That's what you're supposed to be doing. So you just as stupid as you fucking want to be, sir. You are fried, die, and laid to the side. The shit is over with. Velvet, what do you have to say about this? What do you have to say?
Well, the threes teaches us that there's no such thing as disease. There's only dis-ease. So if that's the case, why is he worried about COVID?
Right. I thought COVID couldn't do shit to him, but I forgot. Remember that time in Puerto Rico when he had the fake COVID? You know what I'm saying? Like, so maybe he is a little scared of the vid and whatnot. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
or because he's been locked up so long, he's been tested for something, and now he's afraid of his immunity.
Oh, most definitely, because when I was watching on court TV or whatever, you get the dermatitis is very prevalent. It is very prevalent now. There's no more oils and berries to try and help, ash it down a little bit. It's really out there. You know what I'm saying? And he most definitely, and no, all jokes aside, not trying to be funny, I think he was lightly on medication even before jail. All jokes aside, because Atlanta is or Georgia per se is the headquarters of HIV AIDS health. You get free medication, free, you know what I'm saying? They're big on that. Cause I didn't understand for the life of me why they left Puerto Rico to go to fuck to Georgia. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all had it good in Puerto Rico. You know what I'm saying? Like you probably won't even be going through this little fuck shit that you going through right now. But and I'm sorry to be moving fast, y'all. I'm sorry to be moving fast because I got till like 2:30. But Gil, did you see? Okay, boom. They got what they was striving for yesterday done, and I can't fucking believe it that they got world blocked the fuck out the courtroom for they safety and shit. When little Juju ass was over there talking about hit me, hit me, hit me, come on, hit me. You know, and then he and world get blocked. You motherfuckers was supposed to be blocked too. Y'all was causing problems, and y'all still causing problems.
I can't believe that. World kind of just backed off and said, "Fuck it, I'm done with it. I'm about to go anyway." So, I mean, they really didn't get nothing accomplished. There is no stopping this train. It's gone. It's left. There's nothing you can do at this point. Like it's over. Go home.
Right, we just sitting watching at this point. Exactly, and that's the thing. He think he's smart. What he was trying, he thought it was going to prolong and be like, "Okay, sir, we're in the middle of the trial. Sure, you can take months and months and months to find new counsel. No, fuck out of here." And now Booker was already fucked up. Now you any little hope of him being a lawyer for you, stupid. Now you done fucked up. Now he just gonna just come up and be like, "What's your name?" That's the question he gonna when he cross
He
examine
really
you.
don't give a damn. Hold on, I'm gonna put my headphones down for a second. Hold on, I'm gonna do it like this. My hair getting in my way. Um, no, he really don't give a damn. He was sitting there coloring in his adult coloring book while they was talking. He didn't care. He done got paid. He done got his coin.
Right. The
He
check is
going
cleared
home.
already. The check is in the bank. Like, you know what I'm saying? Somebody just sitting there. Exactly. He don't give a fuck. That nigga gonna go pay his little mortgage or whatever and off to the next client that he gonna scheme and scam like what sis was telling us yesterday. You know, it's just a whole lot of scheming and scamming going on.
I hope
But
she come back because I want her to break some of that down for me. I was hoping she'll show up last night. So, sis, if you
yeah,
in the bushes, please come out.
yeah, hopefully she said she's gonna try on time, but she had to go take her aunt to the airport and whatnot. So
Okay.
if she don't come now, she might come if you come live later. I don't know. I'll hit her up. But let me see this. He's a whole dummy. He should have. Yeah, he should. And that's why be funny. That's why they did him how they did him. Because remember, Velvet, they offered to take the grape off. That's when I was like, oh, they ain't got no fucking case. You trying to take the biggest charge the hell off. You understand? You ain't got no shit. You feel me?
Right.
So this is their way. You know, the courts will do that to you. Where we offered you a beautiful ass deal, and you said fuck us. Okay, we about to screw you for real. No Vaseline. We is about to pop your booty hole open. You about to feel this shit. You
We
about
about to
to
give
feel
you a
it.
real anal download of the
Yeah.
time, sis.
Cause like that 30 with all of them stipulations and shit, that wasn't no fucking deal. They was playing in that nigga face like, oh, you want to play with us? Your little wives want to get up and expose the corruption that we doing and shit. We putting
Shit,
you
I
under the
still
jail.
would have took it. I still would have took it. Because anything is better than life without the possibility of parole.
Right, right. Rebel, he paid for that bullshit. He paid for that bullshit. He might as well be a public defender at this point, and he's not. You get what I'm saying? Because if he was a public defender, they would have just put a whole nother one on there. You get what I'm saying? They wouldn't care whether the nigga knew the case or nothing. They be, oh, you didn't want this lawyer. You know what I'm saying? Because they free. You understand? He think that he can just go and look for some shit. No, it's over, buddy. It's
I
over.
think also the lady of that little tribal place that tried to her and her husband to be trying to file motions on behalf of people, I also think she got in his ear.
Um,
You know, the people from the Pompeia Leaf Council or Chiquita Banana, wherever they come from.
not
Because he was
Chiquita, but
looking back and he was looking back at her. Like, what should I do?
and probably did. And then that's there it goes with him not taking his own life in his hands and listening to other people and not doing your due diligence. Like you supposed to do your due diligence and you didn't. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm about to put a little compilation video together with some shit. Like you manifested this whole situation. You understand? You kept people don't understand how powerful words are. You
Yeah.
kept saying, I want to be in jail with the real niggas and the gorillas and the apes and shit. You kept saying that as if you downing, these little people that's never been in trouble, never, you know what I'm saying? They was believing you was a real criminal when you're not even a criminal, you're not even half a criminal. Now you about to spend the rest of your life in jail with the real gorillas and the apes, as you said. You know what I'm saying? You kept saying that shit, and now you done
Did you
got what
hear
you
that
wanted.
yesterday? Did you hear that little bit of testimony yesterday when he was talking to the detectives and they asked him, "Are you willing to go to prison for this?" And he says, "Yes. I'll be there with my shirt off, preaching and teaching."
And now he getting what he want. You feel what I'm
It
saying? That's why I'm like, come on, you supposed to be happy right now.
right.
You can reform some people, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey Vina, you could show your teachings is, works for them. We know it's bullshit, but they may not. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
Shit,
crazy.
what they got to lose? I mean,
And then today, Juju dumbass, where I don't know what you trying to do, little boy, but you need to either take yourself home or find another journey to get the fuck on or whatever. The nigga was on Beagle about 2 hours ago, sis, talking
I'm
about the situation with the victim and how he packed the bags and all the part that he played and why it wasn't great. Whatever, here nor there. Are you practicing for us, Juju? Are you practicing to be for the questioning? Because if it is, it's not given. You need to shut the fuck up. That's the problem with their asses. Y'all don't talk when the talking matters. But even at this point, the talking don't fucking matter no fucking more. Hey Delvin.
I'm not looking at the comments. So if y'all speaking and I don't say nothing, I'm sorry. Hey
Yeah,
everybody.
she not looking at the comments. She's not being rude, y'all.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm
yeah,
not trying to
exactly.
yeah.
Cute though. Like they that was the dumbest shit ever. Where they would have been at least had a glimmer of hope if they kept their fucking mouth shut until it was time for them to talk.
Well, let me tell you
Then
what else I feel like the family, and I'm gonna call them what they call themselves at 3 o'clock
Taylor
this
son.
morning. The
Mm-hmm.
family fucked up this way. 6 people remained after everybody left. That's Malia, Efru, Aya, Zoka, Jackson, Juju.
Mm-hmm.
Right? If 6 people got a job at Walmart, Aldi's, Lowe's, McDonald's, y'all could have afforded to have a lawyer that didn't come from the $1.25 tree. And then
Right.
therefore y'all would have had some decent representation because if I truly believe he was God and the Messiah, I put my money where my mouth is.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like, y'all can't really believe this shit that y'all trying to feed us. Even with him, you can't possibly believe any of this stuff about you being God or any of it. And you didn't even attempt to represent yourself, and they didn't even attempt to get you real counsel. Even if they didn't get real counsel, like I really thought this nigga was gonna represent himself. I really did.
I had
Now, whether
to.
that was a good idea or not, you know what I'm saying? That's whatever. But nigga, this is your life. And now it's fried at this point. You might as well represent yourself because now you done played in Booker's face and now, he you really not gonna get no if you didn't think you was being represented before, you really not gonna get represented now. So you should have just said you should have threw it all out the window and said, fuck it, win, lose, or draw. This is my life. Fuck it. I don't care that the judge said this is a bad idea. I'm gonna do it. Everything you do is a bad idea, and you still did it. Everything you put online was a bad idea, and you still did it. So why not? This is your life.
Cole, I don't know if you remember us calling this back in the day. When he first got arrested, it was a young man with locks, and he got up in the court and he went to hollering, "If you think I'm playing, god damn it, I ain't." And I had said then, I said, "This is gonna be Nature Boy in court." Did I not? Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember it, and that's what I swear to God. Even if he just go and represents himself to do his last character, this could be your final Dr. Bishop
Yeah.
for
Your
real.
final real nigga moment. Like, I mean, go
Yeah,
out with cause you losing anyway. You going
yeah,
for life anyway. In my Shondo,
right.
I'll
What
be
you
really
got to
surprised
lose?
if he get anything less than life. Like I don't see you walk coming out with 20 years. I don't see you coming out with 30 years. I really see him getting life. So at this point, come out with your shirt off, come out barefooted,
Yeah,
come out
go
with the
out with a
Indian,
bang.
Put the
Go,
Indian headdress on and paint your face with the three nigga and go for it.
yeah. Shoot your shot at the justice system. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I said, if you really believed you was Jesus and all this shit that and whatever, like come on now. And then I find it real strange that when Jackson Juju, y'all did that little dry snitching shit on World, y'all whack as fuck for that with your fake little fake gangster ass. Because Juju used to get on my fucking nerves doing them. I'm from Chicago. I'm from Chicago. No, you're pussy. That's what you are. You understand what I'm saying? Because now all of a sudden today, Anna was there. Everybody's there today. You get what I'm saying? Y'all was scared yesterday, and world didn't even do shit to y'all but fucking show up. And y'all was fucking scared, and then y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like it's
Right.
over for your chief anyway. All world would have did would have just burnt your chief to ashes. But he was going down any fucking way. Whether world was up on the stand, whether world gave videos or not. And then truth be told, world already gave them the fucking videos of y'all chiefesses over there reposting revenge porn. So, you
Hmm.
know, it really don't fucking matter. Y'all did all that for nothing. For not. It's still happening. Hey,
Yeah,
first
you have to
class.
go out with a bang, nigga. Like this your
Yeah.
final curtain call because in about I don't know 2 3 weeks I had because I don't think they gonna keep him in the jail long after they convict him. They gonna go ahead and
Nah.
sentence him and send him to the receiving camp, and then he gonna be singing Casey and JoJo. How did I get life?
Big Cat, what you talking about? Do your homework on the judge. What you talking about?
Who
Because
come up
even
and
for
tell
him,
us about the
it's
judge?
yeah, please. If you did your homework, please tell us because, you know, from what we know of surface level, like she be judging. You get what I'm saying? The judge be judging. But,
I
you
tell you
know,
what, if y'all have had COVID, y'all know y'all don't feel good. Your body aching. You snotting. You running a fever. You know you don't feel like wearing no damn bra. You want to be
but
comfortable.
no, sis, not everybody. Because when I had the vid, I was
Hmm.
asymptomatic. Like I wasn't feeling like shit. It just my mom was fucking with me. Like, bitch, when is the bomb gonna go boom and your lungs gonna shut down? You know
Nah.
what I mean?
Okay, so I had my father-in-law was he had double COVID pneumonia and was put
Oh
on a
damn.
ventilator. And a week later I got COVID. So every night I was scared to go to sleep, bitch.
Yeah.
Because my mind was really paying tricks on me,
My
but
husband was on the damn machine when COVID first popped out. We got that fucking shit. I was pissed off. Like I wanted to beat his fucking ass because I was busy lysoling everything down and people and shit. Like, hold on,
girl,
let
I
me
had
spray you. You know what I'm saying? And he just living life. And then I was like, nigga, you came and you brought this. Pop didn't get it. Thank the Lord. You get what I'm saying? Or whatever.
yeah.
But he was in the hospital and shit. And I was
It, it
just,
it was terrifying. It was
mm-hmm,
terrifying. But no, I just well for those of us who have had it and were able to stay home and not get hospitalized, for me, it was like having a really bad flu.
mm-hmm.
Um, and I could imagine not really feeling good, your temperament being short, and then you got this nigga sitting up here yelling, "Is this being recorded? Is this on the
Right. And he
record?"
think he's doing something. He's doing that for a reason. And it's like you should have like used your brain for counsel. And then maybe what you did would have did something. But right now, unless you trying for an appeal and there's something because I had access, so she'll probably get back to me later because I'm probably busy right now. Cause I'm trying to do my homework because all jokes aside, it do sound a little illegal to me, but I'm not sure if that's true. Like you can't just like I don't think he can go search for new counsel, but I don't see why they couldn't just give him what they call it, a 840 or whatever, or a fucking what you call them shits, a public defender. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Cause you
almost
have
it
to,
do,
all the stuff has to be submitted pre-trial. So, like for
yeah,
instance, people think that Booker could go home today and actually try to write a new play for the book. But if in the Super Bowl when people losing, they don't stop and say, okay, the ref's not fair.
yeah,
We want new. You can't change the rules in the middle of the game, and essentially that's what he's trying to do. It ain't
yeah.
working out in his favor, so give me somebody else. No, you had 2 years to prepare for this. Your lawyer had every opportunity to submit videos. I mean, the prosecution is doing their job. They
Yeah,
showing
they
videos to
definitely doing their
support.
job.
They're showing videos to support what they're saying. So, for instance, he could have Booker could have submitted the Tasha K video of Sheba when she was on trial, and
Yeah.
questioned her about that. They could have submitted videos of Velvet when she was talking about dropping her pot and
Or
showing.
they could have submitted the video with Velvet when she left that time in front of that brick wall and was talking about Sheba and all this how much Sheba wanted to be with the nigga and all this other stuff. So you're right. There's
He,
plenty of videos that he could have produced to counteract the things that was said.
and if you really want to be honest about it, Efru set up the plays for him. All he
Now
had to
she
do was
did
submit the
though.
shit.
She
He
really
didn't
did
submit
though.
nothing. I mean, Efru, I'm not a Nature Boy supporter. Y'all know I'm not. But the fact of the matter is, Efru did her ones, twos, threes, fours, five, and sixes.
Nah, she really did. You know what I'm saying? As much as like Efru is just not my cup of tea, but that brain was working and putting some shit together. Even though it was like you shouldn't have put that shit on Instagram and YouTube and all that other shit
No,
because
she shouldn't have. She shouldn't have. But he
yeah,
should have taken his time, looked at it, looked at the. I mean, because they have to give each other stuff, right? The prosecution got to give the defense the discovery. So I
right.
mean, the defense has a way to be able to go ahead and contradict the counteract everything the prosecution
But wait,
says.
Velvet. But don't you remember though with the discovery, they held the discovery up to almost to like the last minute though.
But that's because of them girls. They
Yeah.
just sat down and shut the fuck up and not let their left hand know what their right hand was doing or whatever and work with Booker on the private side, none of this would have been the case.
Right, but then going back to looking, not trying to be funny at like when Crystals and Sis had sent me the reviews and stuff. I don't like they needed a different fucking lawyer. They were supposed to get rid of him when they realized they couldn't get in contact with him, and that on a lot of his reviews, he was taking people money, and then like people was trying to contact them to talk with they about their case. You know what I'm saying? Like what lawyers are supposed to do with their clients, and he was dubbing people. So
And
at
that
first when
goes
they were
back to
saying that,
them
I thought
going
they was
back and working. No,
right.
that goes back on them ladies because you've had
Mhm.
2 years and six people who could have afforded a proper attorney for their so-called God. Y'all had
Mhm.
time. Y'all had time and the resources. You cannot expect deodorant from $1.25 tree to hold you the same way that the deodorant that you buy from Walmart and pay
Right,
$7 or $10 or however much a $1.25 tree deodorant and degree ain't go hold the same.
right.
You get
And
what
that's
you
the
pay
thing. They gotta
for.
be upset at themselves instead of making all them downloads and doing all that stuff. There's so much you could have been doing within that 2 years that would have helped us with like he was gonna get some type of jail time. But you could have helped for him to not be looking to get life now. And it's just you
Girl,
getting the max and fried.
I disagree with you because as much as I don't like Nature Boy, I think he could have got off had he had the proper legal
No, I
counsel.
no totally I think that. You know what I'm saying? But when I started to realize as the trial went on what it wasn't about, because in the beginning I was like, yo, he gonna get off. Because there was too many discrepancies and when I was just focusing on the victim. You understand? Like I was focusing on what was put on paper as to what the hell he was locked up for. So I was like, nah, that nigga getting off. And then when the trial started, and then I started to see, you know what I'm saying? They brought in Rick Ross. That I'm like, okay, y'all are she's the gate opener, but y'all are more focused on this coach shit. Y'all
Right.
don't really care too much about the victim. Y'all really care about all the other antics that's around it. You understand? Because look who we got as witnesses is people that's not there. You know what I'm saying? His wife, you know what I'm saying? His legal wife, she wasn't around for the grape. You understand what I'm saying? It was certain
Mm-mm.
shit. You know what I mean? Certain people was not present, so it was like, "What you doing here?" And that's when I'm like, "Oh, she gonna be there? Okay, this is about that culty behavior. This ain't about
Right.
them charges
Right. And technically, I think people don't realize these people are just character witnesses. They're not even talking about what happened at
at
night.
all,
They
at
just
all."
they
And that's
just
why they probably
speaking to
had her
his
go first.
character. Right.
That's probably why they had her get her out the way because they knew because it was something else. What they knew just resting on her, it was flim flam. It was weak. Because remember, when it was just resting on her, That's when that whole seven and dropping the grape was around. When it was just
Right.
her. And then everyone started coming out the woodworks. And then it was like, oh, now we can play with you, nigga. We gonna put you ain't getting shit. How about this 30? Cause we not even focused on that. We focused on something bigger than that.
Yeah. Well, I think the ladies can't be mad with nobody but themselves. They had time. They had time. They had space. They had opportunity. They just couldn't keep their mouth closed. And unfortunately, ladies, if I don't know if they listen to the, I know they go around YouTube, so it's possible they could listen to this channel. Unfortunately, y'all dropped the ball for God. Y'all dropped the
They
ball
do
for
because
godly.
Aya, she come around. That's like how like I did her one of her little fool la la's and stuff, and she was in there laughing and stuff. I'm like, okay, girl. like,
Yeah.
okay, girlfriend. You know what I'm saying?
And
So they be around.
and even if y'all go out and get a job at this point in the game and try to go ahead and get an appeal, that's harder than before the conviction happened.
Right,
It's gonna be damn near impossible to get an appeal, but y'all had the chance. Y'all had the space. Y'all had the time. Y'all in Babylon. Y'all got to play by Babylonian rules.
right,
It take Babylonian money to pay for a lawyer. It don't take cosmic currency. You can't
right.
use your melanin to get a good attorney. Here, you should have been
And
on your
what Rebel
shit.
said, Rebel in the chat was like, cause we about that whole thing on the tape, and I forgot I was supposed to upload that or whatever on this live, but when he told the police about taking sex from women like it was normal. It's just all of them was just chatty in the wrong direction about the wrong shit.
Yeah, he shouldn't even said anything. Honestly, he got in there
Right, you got the
talking.
right to remain silent. That's what that shit is to help. People don't understand that is to help you. Some people think that if they act friendly, because like when I was listening to it, he was trying to act friendly, like he's all peace and hair grease, and I teach people about to getting enough sun. You trying to say that and then slide some bullshit in there, hoping that it's overlooked when that's the main shit that they wanted to hear. You might as well have just been
Um,
quiet.
I'm God, you're God. I can't love you
Yeah,
without loving God and not loving myself. You so far past that, bro. You in Babylon. This shit ain't working
right,
over here.
right. That's not going to do anything. You can't say that you can take sex from women and in the next breath talk about I'm God, you God. You're like, no, nigga, you were supposed to be quiet. And that goes to show you ain't never been in nobody real jail. You ain't never really been in no legal shit like it was. You went to juvenile hall. That's your criminal background. You don't have a criminal background because if you did like all that shit you was talking, you wouldn't have done none of the shit that you was doing. None of it. You'd have shut the fuck up and got a real fucking lawyer. You'd have got on their ass instead of keeping them brainwashed, hoping they don't leave you. You'd have got on their ass like, I'm gonna find new bitches if y'all don't get me a lawyer.
A good lawyer.
Yeah,
Go out and get a job. I mean, I hate to say this. Aya used to prostitute.
she
You
did,
know,
and I be telling people that too. Like I'm not an advocate of it, but listen, this is the time to do it. You did it free with Raw for nothing when y'all was in what was that Mexico or some shit.
Palinque, I think.
Yeah, so if you can do that for nothing there, this is something you believe in,
That's God.
right?
This show higher self. When you
He'll
close
give
your
you a new
eyes,
kuda.
all right. I mean, when you die, his face is gonna be the first face you see. Shit.
Right.
Straighten up and fly right, bitches.
Yeah,
Got
and that's
way
why
too
I
much
don't
nature boy
understand. And then
knowledge.
Fufu
My
talk,
husband can't stand it. I keep repeating everything. Everything. He be like, come on, man.
and then
Th-
Fufu, that's the thing. Fufu did her big one to show that her white blood ain't messing stuff up, and it still messed it up, yo. Like y'all didn't have nobody. Like where was Brandon at? Brandon, where the hell was you at, Brandon? You been in jail. You had to know about criminal activities and stuff. Where was the advice at then? Like that piss poor advice you and Ed was giving when he first got locked up. But where was it? When was you gonna tell this nigga to shut up?
I'm still around. I can't say your name. But I'm still around. Catch me in Cologne Bigo tonight at 8. But
Yes,
yeah,
yes, yes.
I have asked Keys why won't he put his money where his mouth is. He said I've been giving them girls money. I've been giving them girls money. Yeah, but this your homie, this your friend. You believe in
Right.
him.
Nobody. I thought he was supposed to get 20% of the Netflix. He can't do the like. You can't get your 20% if he over there. Like, oh well, you can't. I'm pretty sure you won't because you can still do a Netflix with a person in jail because that's what happened to the Tiger King or whatever. But still, you aren't you trying to protect your investment? You get what I'm saying? Like it's gonna come back if that Netflix shit is real, which that goes to show us probably was bullshit that Brandon was talking about too. Because if that was real, that would be nothing for me to drop a couple, you know what I'm saying, maybe 10K or something. Because I know it's coming back. I know I'm at least getting my shit back and my 20% from the Netflix. You feel what I'm saying? But that means that Netflix shit wasn't real. So everybody been
Girl,
selling wolf tickets about bullshit.
talking about wolf tickets. I'm gonna have to tell you who she is on the back end. Talking about some she was part of a documentary. And she came in my live on the first day of court when we was all waiting for to see if he was gonna take the plea deal. Tell some
Yeah.
I'm set to testify on Monday. Baby Monday came and went. And then I seen her on Snuffleupagus panel
Mm-hmm.
and she was at home. Nah, bitch, you was supposed to be at court.
Right. You're supposed to be testifying. That's why I'm like, people like salacious bullshit. And that's what I'm starting to learn now. Like the lie is more entertaining to people than the truth. You get what I'm saying? Like people want to be lied to, unfortunately. That's why it's like I'm gonna be in the lane that I'm in. You gonna be how you gonna be, but we gonna sleep good at night. You
Yeah.
understand? Like people run it up for the lies. You get what I'm saying?
Girl,
Like I used to,
but she also called me and said that somebody came and questioned her for a documentary. Now she told me Tubi first, but then I heard her say last night she didn't know if it was gonna be on Peacock or Paramount.
man, listen, these people in
The
the clout chase
bullshit.
is off the Richter scale with it. You know what I mean? And it's just like I'm just happy this shit is coming to a fucking end at this point because it's gonna be over no later than next week. No later than next week.
I'm
It might
thinking
even be
Monday.
Friday. Like yeah,
No, but
Monday the latest. That's what I mean.
I mean, cause
When I
if
say,
and can I just say, can I air my grievances out about another
mm-hmm,
YouTube content creator? And I'm gonna
mm-hmm,
just go ahead and say names, and I ain't trying to start no fight if it ever get back to her. But Neek is the only one that has the stream, right?
right.
Where is these videos that you putting together? Where are they?
You
We are
holding it for the cash, and that's you know what I'm saying. It's like get your bag, but it's like this is what I mean when people have a different investment in this story. Do you get what I'm saying? Like we are all emotionally the people that have been covering this. The people we are emotionally invested. Other people are monetarily invested. That's like I don't know if you know like DJ Vlad on here or whatever. That's what she doing at this point, where she's trying to break it up and spread it out so far and
but
get all of
damn
the
Cola.
money off of it. So we
Cause
not
I
gonna get.
mean, you had
Mhm,
Saturday, Sunday to get out what happened on Friday. Okay?
mhm.
Where is Velvet's testimony? Who is this white lady Amanda? What does she have to say? How does she play into this?
Child, I
Can we
don't
get
even
some
know.
court highlights between the interaction between the judge and Nature Boy? You know, other than from what we seeing from court TV, like Neek, if this get back to you, can you release the fucking footage we want to see?
People been trying, you know what I'm saying? That's why the Dante dude going in the way he going in. You know what I'm saying? Because it is gatekeeping where you know what I'm saying, like we want to see. Like that's why it's like a lot of us is getting bored out. Like I'm bored out where it's like I'm gonna just wait until it's just all out. You get what I'm saying? Like that's how I feel at this point. Like I'm gonna just check back in like next week or something when the shit over. You know what I'm
Baby,
saying?
she had plenty of time to redact Janae's name. Janae was the very first witness. We on day 5. Janae was 4 days ago. They not
Yeah,
giving 8 hours of testimony apiece. From my understanding, Velvet's testimony is only an hour and a half.
right. Even court and in court TV because they giving the pieces. That's how we know the shit is out. Like you know what I'm saying? Just put it out. If you doing it because you care, like you get what I'm saying, put the shit the fuck out.